Team, a very good evening to all of you once again. It's a pleasure on my end to introduce myself first of all. I am Sunit Chaudhuri. Okay, here is my details. Acha, all my details is given here. I'm the CEO of the organization. Okay, so it's my moral duty to guide you people so that you achieve what you want in your life. Okay, use CI STEM as a stairway to heaven. The song by Led Zeppelin you people must have heard, right? Use this organization as a platform so that you can showcase this experience and the learning attitude of us and the knowledge that you derive from us and jump to a MNC. Sir, here actually what is happening, team, to be very honest, we have good projects in hand at this moment. So we want people. That's why we are going to Srinath College. I believe some of the Srinath students are here. And we are also going to other places also. Okay. In that case, what we are doing, we are trying to take out the best of the best talents. For instance, if I'm taking the internship people, I'm trying to teach them, and after that, I'm trying to give them project in my organization only at the time of the education only. That is, they are pursuing their internship, but online they are doing internship, and that is a paid internship, right? What I was trying to say, for instance, I'm doing an internship with you people, okay, in the college. But the thing is that my intention will be to hire you so that you people can come up and work with the project, and you can get paid for that also. Number two. Number three is that, for instance, I can see Vivek face here. Okay. So I and Vivek, we both study in Srinath, for instance, and we both are going to the table at the time of the campus hiring. But Vivek, in between, has done an internship in PCS Global or in CI STEM or in IBM or in different organization. Okay. Any of the organization. Okay. But here he has gone for a paid internship. Okay. So he has done a internship with us, say in CI STEM Information Technology Services Private Limited. And in this, he has got a payment also. So he has a valid document that he is experienced. Because nowadays, take it from me, no organization are asking for any pay slips because of the fact that pay slips can be manipulated. But bank statement, you cannot remove the bank statement, right? So whatever amount you have received after the internship from us, in that case, that acts as a experience to you. So from your sixth sense, you tell me when the other organization is seeing that Vivek is having 1 year paid internship experience, he will be the first person to be hired. Take it from me. I won't get the job because he is experienced. He is not a fresher, right? Now AICET has made it compulsory for the internship purpose and all. So in that case, we will be proposing you for the internship and all. We will be allowing you people to do internship with us. That is very good. We want that you people should do internship with us. But we are going to Srinath College, Jamshedpur on 18th and 19th with a different vision. That is, we are going to onboard people for the campus drive. Okay, for our present projects that we are having. Okay, but the later part, the people who are not selected and all, there's nothing to be disheartened. They can come to us and they can join the internship program. They can learn here. There are a lot of opportunities here. We will explain you in details. And once you go to our site and all, okay. And once you follow me in LinkedIn, see my LinkedIn address is also there. So please follow me in LinkedIn, send me connection request and all. And my only aim in life is that your career should be the most priority portion of your life. Build your career irrespective of the organization. For that very reason, this master session has been created. Today, with HTML, CSS, JS, and Bootstrap, if you go for an interview, people will not accept the CV only. Take it from me, they will not accept it only. They will say that, do you know MERN technology? Do you know Angular? Do you know React? Do you know Cloud? All these types of things will come in front of you. Okay. And you will be in a dilemma, sitting there idle, what to say, what not to say. They will be asking you, do you have any concept of any live projects and all? Okay. So in that case, you will say, no, we don't have. Some people might have gone to, I don't want to take the name of the institutes because of the fact this recording will go globally. Acha, now the thing is that what I was trying to say, that in today's world, okay, the books that you are going through as a student or you are a working person, you need to upgrade your knowledge like anything at this moment because of the fact that technology has changed drastically. So people will ask you to make a responsive site. Okay, so responsive site means is a site which is capable of opening in any internet device. That is, if today Blinkit, okay, any of the app, okay, we are using it, they are all responsive site. Because of that very reason, if there are 100 orders, okay, 80 orders are going from the mobile itself. So that is the very reason why we are going ahead with the responsive site. So site need to be responsive. With HTML, CSS, JS and Bootstrap, site can be responsive, but it will take 200 lines. Like in that case, the major problem is that it will take a long time to get executed. So that very reason nobody will use that app. So we will have to use React. We will have to use the MERN technology, MongoDB, React, Express, Node, or we need to use the Angular technology to make it very fast because they have all inbuilt libraries. Okay. So this master session is dedicated only for those who wants to upgrade your knowledge to that level. And once you are out, that is, once you are a pass out, instantly you will be in a position to deliver, right? Number two, the people who will be taken on 18th and 19th by us will be trained for 3 months. I believe it is already there in the notice board of your college that we are coming on 18th and 19th at Jamshedpur to the Srinath University. And the rest of the people, please follow the roadmap and all the things. Get in touch with us. Follow me in LinkedIn all the time. And please WhatsApp me. And in LinkedIn, three of the persons are there who are always replying you all the time, 24 into 7. Okay, so you will get proper mentorship, proper idea that what is all about going on in the technical world, right? And after this, I would like to tell one thing in depth, that is, until and unless you know the latest technologies, job will not come to you. You will be a simple reject, okay, to all the places. So make yourself ready for the show so that wherever you go, job runs after you. So believe in my three principles. Okay. First and foremost, don't run after money. Run after learn. When you learn, by default you will earn. When you learn and earn, by default you will continue with your earning episode only. Right? So this is the technology which you need to follow up. Okay, the ethics and the esteem thing that we are following at this moment. Acha, at the end, I'm coming back to you again with some good tips and all the other things. At this moment, I'm unmuting all because of the fact that I can see that the participants are really good, and I am allowing our honorable mentor, Mr. Debojyoti, to explain you the latest roadmap of the master session so that you people can upgrade yourself with the latest knowledge and can come up with flying colors in your life. Debojyoti, over to you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so all of you, myself, Debojyoti Shah, I'm a software developer here. Okay, so let me share the screen first of all, so you can briefly understand what's actually meaning by, you have heard in the market that what is full stack, what is Java full stack, what is MERN stack, what is DevOps, what is AWS, and all the things actually. But you have heard, but actually you need to learn. You see. So let me share the screen first of all. Basically, need to see the real life scenario. That's so you can understand. I think all of you share see the screen. Basically, if you have any doubt in here, you can obviously tell. So first of all, why we learn full stack? Basically, why we learn full stack? What is basically full stack? What's full stack? That is come first of all, this come in our mind before we learn anything. Maybe it is tools and maybe it is development, testing, whatever the technologies are there. So first of all, we need to understand what is this? What is the tool? Then we can jump into this tool or you can use this tool. But if you don't know that what are the tools are there or what are the technologies are there, until almost what is the actual function of the technology or tools, then that is the meaningless of the learning. So basically, first of all, in our mind, the question comes, why we learn full stack? What is full stack? Let's say what is full stack, first of all. What is full stack basically? Full stack means actually stack. Stack means a bunch of technologies. It is a bunch of technologies. Bunch of technologies means what? Let me tell you. First of all, it is the front. I think all of you have heard the front end. And next is the back end. And next is DevOps. I mean, database. I'm coming to the DevOps portion. Okay, front end, back end, and database. So all the three part actually, if you all the data you can carry out and all the data if you integrate this, then we have the form of full stack actually. Suppose so many bricks are there. So if you integrate one brick after brick after brick, then you can make one house basically, right? That is the thing. You can integrate the bricks and you can integrate the sand, then you can make one house or you can make one flat, right? It's the same thing. If you integrate front end with if you integrate back end, then if you integrate with the database with the back end and front end, then you can make a beautiful project. That is our main motto, main target. But before doing any project, any kind of project, let it say not let it not full step. But we need to first understand front end, back end, and data. Step by step, we can. So first, if you go for any organization nowadays, people don't. You need to learn all the things. Why I am telling now, I am coming. Why we learn full step. Nowadays, now in market, if you see the real life scenario, then all the suppose some of you maybe want to know the front end. Maybe you are doing the front end develop. Some of you now want to make the back end develop. Some of you don't know the database portion. Some of you want to develop the database portion or working on the database portion. When you go to the MNCs nowadays, people don't tell you work on all the three things. But you need to know all the things because when you go to the MNC, you don't know which kind of work you need to handle. That your project manager, your team lead will say to you. Suppose you don't know front end, you know back end and database. Your project manager tell you, okay, that your let's say your task is to fix the bug initial days as a fresher. They need to tell you, fix the bugs actually in the, so let's say any website. Suppose they have their website, internal website. They need to fix your testing your process. You need to know the front end basically. How the website is built, you need to know. That's come to the front end. So let's say any other, suppose you want to go any other company and they tell you you are a backend developer. So what is the backend developer? Backend developer means that in the backend means what is the logic behind the project? What the main logic? You have heard about the APIs and all. I don't go to that depth much, but backend means basically you need to fetch the data. All the data, you can play around the data, right? Suppose let's say if I am coming into the Google and let's say coming into the Google and I am suppose writing here today's weather in Kolkata. Let's say today's weather in Kolkata, today's weather in Bangalore. So Google fetch the data from it with the help of the APIs, and then with the help of the, if you go to ChatGPT also, any kind of LLM models. So in that case, you can find that today's sunny, it is 28 degrees, 30 degrees, something like. So this data is coming from where actually? This data is coming from the specific APIs. API can fetch the data, then the request has come, and then the request will go to the particular server. Then that from that particular server, one message will become that is called response. That is called response, request and response. If you make the request, that's what is today's weather, and the response will come from the server after the request has been sent to the server. That is the, what is the response? Response is you get the output of that your particular question. That is today's weather is sunny or today's weather is rainy. Maybe storm is there. Maybe today is the dizzy weather. It is saying just like it is saying here. Today's weather is what you can also, if you go to the Windows 10, you can see here that today's weather is this. Today's weather is this. Say 34 degrees centigrade. This actually coming from where actually this kind of things. 34 degrees centigrade. This is the actually coming from the particular APIs that is working on your Microsoft Windows. So these are the things. So basically, you need to learn the back. What are the technologies I am now? I am concentrated on this. Why we learn it? Then come to the database. Database you must learn because if you don't know where I can store my data, I need to store the data somewhere, right? I cannot keep data here and there. That will be if I keep data here, then life will be miserable. Then if I come to the database portion, you can store any kind of data here. So there are so many databases are there. I will come it. So in this case, this is my answer of this question, that why we learn full stack. Basically the full stack means bunch of technologies. And what are the full stack? Full stack means front end, back end, and database. These are the things. And you can, let's say, you can add another thing that is AWS. Basically cloud. Because nowadays all the MNCs and all the organizations actually move to the cloud because right now because suppose in tomorrow, today your system, your laptop is working fine, but tomorrow if your laptop, suppose your RAM problem is there, or suppose your battery problem is there, your motherboard problem is there, different problems will be happen for all of us. So in that case, if you upload your projects in GitHub, like GitHub and AWS Cloud or Microsoft Azure, so in that case, your project will be safe. Your data, basically, not only project, your data will be safe actually. So that's why we can use AWS Cloud or you can use Microsoft Azure, this kind of things. And now I'm coming. So this is my answer of this question, why we learn full stack. And I hope you understand what is full stack and why we learn full stack. Okay, next I am coming a little bit think about the little bit tools and technologies. Let's start with the front end. I don't go very much deep because if you join, you can learn all the things. There is no issue. So from front end, actually, You already heard of that HTML, CSS, and JavaScript that we must know. That is nowadays, if anyone don't know HTML and JavaScript, that is not acceptable actually. HTML and JavaScript, if you don't know, don't issue. I will teach you HTML and JavaScript from A to Z. Then next, what will happen? JavaScript you must know. If you suppose go for the MERN stack, then JavaScript you must check. After that, we have the specialized front-end framework. That is maybe Angular, yes, or maybe you can say it's a React.js. React.js for the web application purpose, and for the mobile app development, you can say React Native. These are the two specialized front-end framework. One is Angular and another is React Native. So if I go for any normal HTML based website and normal Angular based or React based website, let me clear the picture of the difference between these two. Okay, then I am go to the simply Google, and just if you go for IRCTC. So let's say IRCTC website, all of you have seen. This is simply made by the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. No Angular and no React has been taken care of it. Now I'm coming to another website. Let's say Angular officer website. Let's see. Or if you go to our organization website also, this is our organization's website. You can see very much clearly that is purely made by the React, this content, and this is made by the Angular. So now I am telling you that what is the difference between the Angular or React based website? What is the benefit of these two websites regardless of this website? Next is that is suppose if you suppose you make one nav bar, right? These are called nav bar, you can say navigation. Trains, loyalty, buses, flights, hotels. Suppose you want to make one ticket, you want to book one ticket for going anywhere. So I need to go for the trains and then the train book ticket, this page will come. Let's go for the flights. So if you go for the flights actually, then what will happen? If you then another tab need to be open in the browser. You can clearly see here is the rail section, this is the flight section, another section. But here, if you see this our organization website, or you can see our you can see our Angular based website. This is the Angular's official website. So you can see this website are how fast these websites. You can see these are the all navbars actually document. You can see tutorials, playground, reference. All the things are very much faster. In the moment of the click, this page will change. Your header and footer will be same, but what you need to be changed? You just change your data. I mean, the internal body is changed. In any web page, we have three parts, right? So that I am telling that is it is the in the moment I go to anywhere, I mean any these are the different options that there. These are the nav bars actually. So we can go for the very fast actually. We can go very fast without opening any tab. Here the tab will be open. Suppose I go to document, then the extra tab will open. No, the tab will not open. If you it is the Angular, I'm just suppose giving you the example of Angular based website. Okay, so if I go for any nav bar, so there is actually no tab will be open. This is the Angular based example. Now I'm going to our example that is made by the React. So let's come to the browser and then see. Let's say about if you go for anything, you go for training, you go for development, you go for internship, staffing, if you go for any kind of way actually, if you go, is there any, if you see, is there any tab will be open and how much faster this tabs will be open? The page, the header will be same, but what is the difference? The difference is your body will be changing. Header will be same, footer will be same. I'm showing you the footer also. See, footer will be same. It is changing? No, it is not changing. Your header will be same, footer will be same. Only thing is that is the your middle portion, the data. The body portion will be changed. That is the basic main difference between the, this is the specialized framework like Angular and React, and the difference between the normal HTML, CSS, and JavaScript based website. And this is very slow actually. If you go for buses here also, if you suppose you go for buses, then see it will take another extra time. So this is the rail, this is the flight, and this is the bus. So this is the difference actually. It is slow, it is fast very much. It has taken extra time, extra tab, and there is nothing matter in this case of the React and Angular. So in that case, you need to learn Angular and React. That is very much faster nowadays. And now, if you suppose call for the 10 clients, so 7 to 8 clients tell you that you just go for the Angular and React based website develop. Because right now this is very old actually. If you see these things, only HTML, CSS, JavaScript website are very much old. So in that case, you need to learn the front end. Now next I am moving. So this is the front end. Next is backend. That I am telling you what is backend. Backend means what the behind the logic. What we show in the browser, that is called front end. That we show, that websites we have seen, that is the front end. Backend is what is the behind. What is the behind of the front end? This is called the backend. What is the main logic behind the screen? You heard the term, right? Behind the screen. The backend is like the behind the screen. If the front end is screen that the audience will see, but behind the screen, the logic actually is there in the backend. If you don't attach the backend to the front end is not actually. Let me honest with you. If you make front end and then if you don't make backend, then front end is not. So let's understand the backend. In the backend, what actually you need to learn first of all. You have to learn first of all any kind of language. Basically, here if you learn about the Java full stack, then you can learn core Java. Then you can learn advanced Java, and also you need to learn the specialized backend framework, just like the Angular and React. There is the front end. Now the backend specialized framework is Spring. That is the very interesting backend framework. That is the latest technology that is called Spring Boot. Very interesting technology. But before knowing Spring Boot, you must learn Java. Without Java, you cannot learn Spring Boot. I am assuring you. If suppose anyone come into the mind that I don't learn Java, I directly know Spring Boot because market is the Spring Boot. That is market is the. But let me tell you, because my 3 to 4 years experience, if you don't learn core Java actually, you don't know Spring Boot. That is the main thing. Because whatever you learn in Java, that is same application, that is the extension, that is the advanced extension of the Java is called the Spring Boot. Okay. So you can see this is the, I'm also showing it. This is the Spring Boot. This is the Spring Boot official website. You can download all the things from here. I am not going to how to download and all because I am just showing you the real life pictures. That is the overview. You have this Spring Cloud, you have the Spring Data, you have the Spring Code, Spring Security, all the things are there. Now, next another thing, if I coming to the Spring Boot, in the Spring Boot, we have the Spring Core. In Spring Core, basically what is that? Spring Core is very much old, like the HTML and CSS. But Spring Boot is latest. In the Spring Core, it does not have any auto configuration feature. So in earlier days, when the developer used the Spring Core actually, there is the life will be very much miserable. So much wasting time, line by line coding will be there, 1,000 to 1,000 lines of coding will be there. So the delivery of the project will be late. But now, after Spring Core, the Spring Boot has come nowadays. So that will be very much easier for the developers. Why? Why easier? Because Spring Boot has the auto configuration features. Because of the auto configuration feature, in the moment when you create your Spring Boot project, the Spring Boot will automatically take care of your system configuration and all the things. You just need to take care of the just logical part. That the backend logical part you need to just take care. And all the configuration part, basically in Spring Boot we have one configuration file that is called pom.xml file. That is called project object model, that is called pom. This is the configuration. This configuration file is basically the project configuration file. In this configuration file, we have all the details of the project. When you learn the Spring Boot, then we can learn what is pom.xml file. Right now, I don't go very much deep about the pom.xml. Just right now, just know that pom.xml file is the auto configuration file in the Spring Boot. And that is very much one interview question. So if you go for any interview question regarding the Spring Boot as an experienced developer, you must know the pom.xml file configuration. But Spring Core does not have this pom.xml. So that's why Spring Core is older and it has taken so much time. But in Spring Boot, because of the pom.xml file and because of the annotations of the Spring Boot application annotation, component scan annotation, auto annotation, so much annotations will be with the help of all the things. Our project will be made by more faster and more efficient way, and we can deliver the project time in a timely manner to the client. That is the main motto of learning of the Spring. You need to learn Spring Core also, but very much concentrate on this now the Spring Boot. And Java is already there. So I have one thing that is the roadmap. If you want to see, this is the basically the whole roadmap of the Java. All the things you need to know before going to the Spring Boot. So Java variables and array all the things are there. And then we have the collection frameworks, function, conditional loops, functions. All the things we need to know before you jump into the project. Otherwise, you cannot do. Suppose your code is ready, but suppose anyone tell you change some, say change the logic in 2 lines. Then you need to understand what is the loops and all. Then we have the OOPS concept, object-oriented programming, because Java is the object-oriented programming language. It is a compiler interpreter language also. Then actually it has, we have the 4 OOPS concept, encapsulation, inheritance, and then you have the abstraction and encapsulation, all the things that do, and polymorphism. And all the things that you can see, all the topics and here you can see also from the screen. Polymorphism, array, linked list. Now come to the array and linked list. This is coming all under the collection frame. If you go for any Java developer interview question, suppose interviewer tell you 10 interview question. I am assuring you, you will get 3 to 4 interview questions from the collection frame. Because collection framework is very much important in learning of the Java. I am writing you in official statement that collection framework is very much important and interviewer must ask you the 3 to 4 questions from the collection frame. So that is very much important. We have the array list, list, set, and map. All the things are actually there. In the map, we have the hash set, hash map, linked hash map, and tree map. In the set, we have the hash set, linked hash set, and tree set. And all in the list, we have the array list, linked list, and vector. So all the things are there. I'm not going into details because now when we start the training, then we will understand all the things one by one. And then we have the algorithms because we need to learn the algorithms. If anyone want to go for the product-based company, because in the product-based companies, very much you need to understand the algorithms. Then these are all the graph queue, you can see all the algorithms. And after that, we have the normal HTML CSS that you already know. That's why I'm telling you, if you don't know HTML CSS, we can learn from very beginning, very fast. Let's say we are just learning ABCD. We don't know HTML. We are learning the ABCD. That is the HTML and CSS. That is the main thing of the HTML CSS. And then we have the JavaScript. JavaScript, all the topics you can see here. JavaScript is basically mainly used for the validation purpose, for the security purpose, validation purpose. We can use the JavaScript. Spring Boot also has the yes, Hiramani. If you have any question, you can tell. That I am telling that is the in the JavaScript is the basically the I'm real life example I am just showing you because of the JavaScript. Let's come to the IRCTC department, IMCTC part. Suppose if you don't fill up anything, suppose you fill up your date, you fill up suppose AC first class and you fill up suppose let's say Tatkal and you don't fill up from where you go, you don't fill up. So what will happen? If the train list will come, no, the train list will not come. That is the validation. If I go for search, see, one error message will come. Why this error message will come? Please submit the valid input. It is same. Why? Because I am not giving any destination and I am not giving any arrival location. If you give, then obviously the train list will come. And this is the small chatbot actually, because of the AIs and this chatbot. This is the Ask Disha. And if you see different websites, then some email model will be there. There is the AI also. You can integrate the AI also from in the MERN Stack and full stack, so Java stack. So if you in the moment you search, there is error is there. Why? Because JavaScript has been implemented. That is called the error. Because of the security purpose and there is the violation. So this is the real life example of the JavaScript. So what is JavaScript is an important topic we will learn when we start the training. This is the JavaScript roadmap you can see. Next, we can come to this is the advanced JavaScript. How we can add the date in on website, how we can add the time in website, and we can also learn from the JavaScript. What are the cookies are there? Cookies means suppose in your browser saying allow the cookies and all. These all are come into the JavaScript. Then we have the React that I have already told you. React is a front-end framework specialist. You can learn React if you go for MERN Stack. You can learn Angular if you if you're interested for Java Stack. There is a React.js. And all the React.js are there. We can all learn all the things and real life React scenario is there also in our. If you go for in our website, you can easily see. This is our website actually. You can easily see all the things that this is purely made by the React. And it's so much faster actually. Also, it's so much faster. So this is the React actually. Next, we have in a React, you have the Node.js and all, and we have the if you go for MERN Stack actually, then you have to learn the Node.js. Database management. Now we come to database management systems. In database management system, we have let's say MySQL and we have the MongoDB. In the database, now coming to the database, we have the MySQL and we have it's MongoDB. MySQL is tabular structure database and MongoDB is the MongoDB is the non-tabular structure database. Basically, the document-oriented database. But MySQL is a tabular structure database. So there is a difference between these two, and we can add thousands of hundreds of data in MongoDB, but MySQL has some kind of limitations. So, because MySQL is tabular structure database, so we need to confirm our columns and rows. Then we need to confirm our queries. But MongoDB is very much easier than MySQL because just needed the document-oriented database and so many large amount of data we can store in our database. That is the MySQL and MongoDB. So if you go for master, then you can learn MongoDB. But if you also go for Java, then you can learn MySQL. There is no issue. And if you just see, if you see the MongoDB website, all has the Let's say MongoDB. This is the MongoDB Atlas that you need to download. The official MongoDB website. As you can see, this is the JSON format data. You can see this picture. This is called the JSON format data. JSON means JavaScript object notation. This is called the JavaScript object notation. JSON format data. So you can say ID is there, sales date is there, customer is there, what is the customer name, gender, and reward name is there. So all the things actually you can see. It is called a document oriented. This is called one document. That's why we call MongoDB as a document oriented database. So this will be very easy regarding in case of this. And from here you can search all the things and you can download MongoDB from here also. So this is MongoDB and MySQL. This is the database management systems. The two tools we will know, that is the MySQL, and we can learn MySQL and MongoDB. This is the database management system of the thing. And now next come to the Express.js. Express.js is also the backend, just like we understand the Spring Boot. In case of Java full stack, we have the Spring Boot, but in case of the MERN Stack, we have the Express.js. Express just like Spring Boot. Spring Boot also take care of the logic, and Express also take care of the logic in case of the MERN Stack. And in case of the Java full stack, the Spring Boot will take care of all the things, all the backend logic and all the backend things. So just like Angular and React, so this is just like the Spring Boot and Express. And for database, MongoDB, MySQL, Mongo. Next, again, so these are the total Java full stack and MERN stack. Next, I will come to the next, that is called DevOps. Some of you may be interested in DevOps. So what is DevOps actually? Right now I am telling you development and testing, all the things. You need to develop your project and you need to test your project also. So all the things are, monitoring. One person will be there for monitoring all the things. If the flow of the development is working fine, then from the developer to the tester, then the project will come, or if the project will go. So that flow, if the tester will say this code is wrong, then it will again go to the developer. The developer will again develop the code and then again go to the tester. So these things, these the cycling things actually come in under the part of the DevOps. So development and operations. You can say deployment and operations. So it is you can say a kind of monitoring. The total working flow of the project is monitoring under the technology that is called DevOps. So in the DevOps, what we will learn? Let's quickly go through this. In the DevOps, let's say we learn the AWS, that is called Amazon Web Service, EC2. In this Amazon Web Service cloud, how we can store our data, how we can create our instance, Amazon machine instance, we can learn. Then DevOps introduction will be there. And then after that, we have the GitHub that I have told you. GitHub, you can store your data. Suppose today your laptop is hanged or getting wasted, then all of your projects and data will be safely stored in your GitHub account. Then you have the Docker. Docker is another very much important tool. Docker and Jenkins two very much important tool in perspective of the DevOps. Docker is the operation tool basically. But the operations are working fine or not, that is taken care by the Docker. What is Jenkins? Jenkins is taken on the deployment. If the deployment is fine or not, that is taken care by the Jenkins. Basically, Jenkins taken care by the deployment part and Docker taken care by the operation part. That is the Docker and Jenkins. Right now, much not need go for the details. I'm just going through the word. And then go for the Linux. Linux means it is just like we are using the Windows operating system. Here also we have another operating system. Basically, this I can say this Windows is basically for the general public. To be honest, I am telling you. But if you install the Ubuntu Linux, This will be very much smoother than the Microsoft Windows. I am assuming because Linux is for the developers, for the engineers that I am repeatedly telling. Windows is for the general purpose. All the general except engineers, all the general purpose people, they can use the Windows. But for us, for like you people, this is the Linux. There is the operating system. This Ubuntu Linux actually. This is the thing that I'm saying. Ubuntu Linux, you can also download from here. This is the Ubuntu Linux, and also you can go through the Amazon instance also that I'm telling you in the AWS. Ubuntu Linux, that is the you can download from here also. This is the AWS. We will go through the AWS actually because you don't have the AWS. I mean, you don't have the Ubuntu Linux in your system. So in that case, in Windows, we can also learn the AWS Linux in the console, just like the command prompt CMD. Just like Ubuntu Linux is just like this thing. The command after command you write here, and all the answers will get here. This is the command like this is the Windows command. Now we will learn how to get that Linux command actually. This is the command prompt of the Windows, but also Linux has separate command prompt. That we will learn how to make the command prompt and all if you just go for the DevOps. So DevOps is very much interesting, I can say. And yes, these are the Ubuntu Linux. So that's why I am telling the Ubuntu Linux is more technical that the general people we cannot handle this this Ubuntu. This operating system is made for the developers, like the engineers, and this Windows is made for the general people that I am telling. Then next is this is the DevOps actually that I am telling you the roadmaps. Jenkins, Docker, and Git, all the things are there. And if you have any questions, you can tell. So this is the DevOps, deployment and operations. And we have the AWS cloud. So AWS cloud basically just like the Git in the host. If you're hosting anything, then you can use the AWS cloud. Amazon Web Service that I'm telling you the Amazon instance. If you go for sign into the console, let's say root user. And if you need to go here the email address, and if you just write here the email address, and if you go, then you can see one image will be there. One Amazon instance will be open, and you first of all you need to register. You need to register your account. Then after that, you can use your Amazon AWS management console. This thing I'm talking AWS. If you want to log in, and then you can start your EC2, Amazon EC2. And then after that, when you create your Amazon EC2, then after that you can create your, yes, I am telling you the Linux environment you can create after on the AWS instance. In the moment when you run your AWS instance, in that moment your Linux will be running on your Windows. So that will be very much interesting. When you learn these things, I am telling you this will be very much interesting. DevOps, to be honest, I'm telling you, DevOps is more interesting than MERN Stack and Java Stack. That I am, to be honest, I'm telling you. DevOps is very much interesting. Java, maybe some, coding after coding in MERN and Java, but in DevOps, you will learn something different. You will learn Linux, you will learn Jenkins, you will learn Docker, all the commands. Because Jenkins and Docker, all the things are just like the play around the commands. So this is the different world DevOps is. DevOps is the different one. MERN Stack and Java Stack is the different one, and DevOps is the different one that I am telling. So that is the very much interesting thing. I am telling more interesting. That is the that is the DevOps. And another thing in the DevOps, I am telling you that is a cookie actually. When you connect your Amazon EC2 with your Linux, you need to open your Linux. So what you need to do? You need to do cookie. So Putty download there, this everything. You can go for here. And this is the Putty actually. It's the SSH client. And not go to details actually. Download Putty. If you download your Putty, then you can definitely go. Right now I have just admitted. This is the Putty. If you open this and you see this is the Putty actually. Putty, you can say Putty generator, Putty client, you have all the things. So this is the actually you need to download in your system that Putty. Otherwise, you cannot connect to Amazon EC2 with your Linux, and you cannot understand what is Linux. You don't getting that knowledge as well because you need to understand the Putty. So that is the connecting purpose. Like Putty is just like one server. Putty just like the server. That server connect your Amazon EC2 with your Linux. That is connecting. That is called the Putty gen. You can that is the actual term is the Putty gen. Putty generator. We can say Putty generation or we can say Putty generator. So from here you can download your Putty. So from where you download, I can again repeat and repeatedly telling you when we start the training. And so this is the part of the DevOps. So DevOps is very much interesting. And I have already told you the Java full stack and already told you the MERN Stack and already told you the AWS cloud. What is the AWS cloud? So in AWS cloud, we have the SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. If you want to know SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS, infrastructure as a service, and then platform as a service, and then software as a service. Infrastructure means suppose already company give you the infrastructure, then on that infrastructure you will play your project. And platform as a service. Suppose this is the platform. Suppose Windows is one kind of platform. In this platform, we can do this for platform as a service. And suppose if you make one software, this is for software as a service. So in that purpose, you want to play with your software. That is called software as a service. So you want to make the service on your software. That is called software as a service. That is called SaaS. So these three things are very much important in AWS cloud. SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and then software as a service. So infrastructure means suppose Elon Musk has a large infrastructure in the US in your Tesla. I think all of you heard about the Tesla and Starlink. So in the Starlink, what he is a very big businessman and he's a richest person. You all know Elon Musk. And what he'll do is as a richest person, he concentrate on the infrastructure rather than he concentrate on the very much platform. Concentrate on the infrastructure. If your infrastructure is right now, if your system is right, if your infrastructure is right, if your base is right, then your business automatically flow. Then your business will flow autopilot mode actually that I am telling. So if you go for any Tesla warehouse or if you go for any Starlink, so suppose if you using the Starlink network, so in the Starlink network, where all the servers will come? In the US, they all have factory-like servers, all have the big generators, generators like computers, supercomputers. So these are called the infrastructure. These are called the infrastructure as a service. Platform is just like you are just mix. And then software. In the software, you can just use your tool. Suppose this is one tool. This is the browser. This is one tool. This is called one software. This is the browser. Google made one software that is called Chrome, and we can browsing through Chrome. That's for software. So these are the three things. Very much, I'm telling you, are very much interested. DevOps, SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. When you start learning, you can more learn. So this is the AWS cloud, and this is the DevOps. And that database I am already told you, MySQL and MongoDB, and backend is core Java, advanced Java. You need to learn Spring Boot, and Express in case of MERN Stack. And frontend HTML, JavaScript, those all know. We can learn from very beginning. Say those who already learn, it will be for device purpose also. We will get benefited. And then Angular, React, you can learn there. Those who go for the full stack Java, then we must learn Angular, then to the Angular React. So that is the main purpose of the full stack. That is content, backend, database, AWS cloud, and DevOps. All the things. This is the main purpose of the technologies. So I hope you will get you will get benefits something. So if you have any question, you can tell anywhere, and otherwise, Sunit sir, it is over to you.
Debojyoti, thanks a lot for your
Thank you
wonderful
so much.
presentation and all. I believe people have got the real charm of the latest technology at this moment. Acha. Now, why I have come to the picture? Because I want to share something that what we have told today, whether we are in the right page or not. Okay. See, don't believe my mouth because I am not God. Okay. I'm a normal human being. But to us, ChatGPT, generative AI, or innovation AI is now a god because they have claimed that within 18 months, no coder will be needed also. All will be integrated to AI. But if you just type here, latest technology in Java, okay. See, our Debojyoti was telling you about Spring Boot and microservices. Okay, about the cloud native. And I told you about integration of AI. So it is telling that we are in the right trap. He is telling about DevOps. He is telling about mobile app development. Mobile app development means the MERN technology, right? React Native is used in that, and with the MongoDB Express and Note, we are doing the mobile app application. And after that, see, cloud computing, see, everything has become, he was mentioning about this thing that everything has become now in the cloud. See, why the importance of keeping data in MongoDB is that MongoDB is there in the cloud, right? So, and MongoDB is a database which can accept any kind of data. Any kind of data, you take it and you put it there, okay. But SQL itself says that I accept only structured data. So a lot of pain is taken by you people stating that to make the data structure, to make the data table, and after that sending it to the main SQL database, and that the server limit is defined by the user, that is the people who are making the website. But in MongoDB, you have unlimited cloud storage spaces. You have purchased, and after that, whatever data you are sending, you send it to that place. And after that, you use data science or you use Power BI or advanced Excel and all to filter the data to get the exact data. Okay, and after that, you can go ahead. So see the top 10 versions. Okay, AI integration is mandatory at this moment. So with Java also we will be integrating AI. Okay. Cloud computing, he has mentioned that is serverless technology at this moment. That is the very reason he was telling about the GitHub and GitLabs. Because we will all will be working from home and we will be uploading all the codes at the end of the day so that in that platform we can download and we can see what you have done for the day. And say for instance, Hiramani is there. Hiramani has uploaded everything, and after that it is not visible to us, for instance. And if we claim that no, Hiramani, you have not done anything for the day, no, it's not like that. You have done everything for the day. So now the thing is that you need to know AWS. He has mentioned that AWS cloud computing and all, because all the client server are nowadays there in the cloud, because of the fact that all are working hybrid bit. Let it be MNCs, let it be small startup organization, let it be Fortune 500 organization like us, okay, or the corporate organization like us. We all are working at this moment in a hybrid mode, that 3 days we are going to the office, 2 days we are working from home. So how it is possible? It is only possible because the client server is right there in the cloud. It is cloud serverless technology which is going on. See, DevOps, he has mentioned. All the big data things he has already mentioned. Internet of Things he has mentioned. Technologies. that might replace Java in the future. That's the AI thing which is coming. And see in top bottom hand how AI is contributing in all the field along with the machine learning, data science and all, because it came from the origin came from machine learning, AI. Okay, but now it is getting integrated to this future AI system. Everything. See, whenever we build anyone's career, we always have a mindset, predefined mindset. For instance, my daughter is there in class 7, right? I have started preparing her properly so that she can go to a level of say above 90, but now 90 is nothing. 99.8 is the score is coming in the class 10. So that is our vision. Similarly, in our software, our vision is that we are going to integrate everything to AI. But AI will only work only when you feed data to them. Until and unless I know the 26 English alphabet, I cannot read English. Similarly, you need to feed data to the machine, to the program, or to the robot, whatever you are doing. After that, that person will be acting in that way. Okay, so it need to have that data. So that data manipulations is completely done by human being. So never keep in mind that until since AI is coming, people are saying job will go away, job will go away. Nothing like that. Be an expert in AI. Okay. So job will be there because without human being, without giving any data to the person, okay, until and unless I tell the robot that this is your master and I program that robot, that robot cannot work, right? So the data, the most important part is the data. If we keep proper data, today why I have given you a Google form? Because so that next time I can reach you and I can ask you people, that how you people are, how the things are going on, what is your plan, are you planning to do learn something, or you have already done AI, will you join my organization, right? Why? Because I'm making the data similar. Otherwise, if I don't keep the data of yours, the Google form of yours, do you feel that next time I will be able to reach you? No, not at all. Right. So we are going in the right track. I'm not saying, Google is saying. See, DevOps and everything is there. All the modern things, everything is there. Okay. So before going to any interview, okay, since you people, most of them are kids, they are studying in this at this moment. I request you honestly to first of all do some Googling all the time. Study, 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 study. That's why I told learn and earn, and after that only earn. Because we in medical field and in technical field, we need to learn every day. We are helpless. See, a doctor 20 years back used to do open heart surgery. Today, that same doctor is doing uh, AI surgery, that is a robotic surgery. Without a single drop of blood coming out, the patient is ready within 6 days after the open heart surgery and is going home. Earlier, it was 6 months because completely it was cut from this place to this place to the end. It was open heart surgery, but there is no question of open heart surgery nowadays because everything is done by AI. Only a bullet will enter and the bullet will clear all the stains and everything and all, and after that it will go out. But fully technically the whole thing is, but with the help of the doctors are present. But do you feel that the doctor went away to all the way back to the college to learn the technology? No, not at all. It was the medical representative, the technical people who came and updated him. And he is that same doctor, Mr. X, who used to do open heart surgery 20 years back, is now doing a robotic surgery because of the technical changes. Similarly, we need to upgrade every now and then. So, going forward, before going for any interview, please search the internet, say 1 week prior, that what is the latest technology going on in the market and what I know on that, whether I am eligible for this interview or not. Prepare it in that way, right? And after that, the most important part, that the most important part that I'm trying to say, The people who have not done the internship and all, please do the internship and all so that you get hands-on live project. I'm sharing a very vital important tips to you young blood to crack the interview. How? If you can do a live project early, which is there in the year, like our site, say www.citechspl.com, and you have done that site, you go to the interviewer and you say that, sir, I request you honestly that I have done one site in React. Okay, can you please give me 20 minutes or 10 minutes to show my site? That person in today's world, nobody knows technology 100% because scientists are there, data scientists are there, for instance. Every now and then, new technologies are coming up. You all are well aware of it, right? Everything is getting changed, right? Softwares are becoming compact because of the libraries. Why React is so faster that Mr. Debojyoti was showing? Because it has so many inbuilt libraries. In Python, you just write 1 plus 1 and press enter, and it will give you 2. Because of the fact you need not have to code. You need not have to write the little code, let a equal to 1, let b equal to 1, let c equal to a plus b, print c, save it, and after that my baby shows me in quick basic running that program. Sir, papa, see, this 2 number has come. Nothing required. 1 plus 1, please enter, because seeing that plus sign, it immediately calls up the numpy function. That's the inbuilt library, because Python is an interpreter language, right? So how fast it is? 5 lines has been reduced to 1 line. So if your mobile is having 200 lines, it will take an execution time of 10 seconds. Your family will just hand over that mobile to you and say that you replace it with iPhone. Your phone is gone. Actually, the phone is not gone. Your software which is you are using is out of date. It's a legacy software. Legacy means the software we don't use, right? So the most important part, that software, that part need to be done in React or in Angular and all, and it should be responsive site. Responsive means opening in all the medias. Because your mama papa, when placing a milk of cup of tea, for a milk, okay, or some tea and all in the big basket website and all, they will never open your laptop, and they will never go into www.bigbasket.com and place the order. They will just go to the app and click there, and within 10 minutes, if it doesn't come, they will immediately come to you and say that, hey beta beti, just look into it, what is the problem going on. Because life has become that much fast, and it has become all because of the pandemic. Because of pandemic, we have seen more than 70 lakh death, but because of this pandemic only, the technical world, we survived. Even the morning milk also came, right? 2 years we were indoors, but technical world reached to the sky. AI reached to the sky because of this pandemic, believe me, right? So don't believe into chat GPT at this moment, because innovation AI has arrived, and after that Gen AI has arrived from the Microsoft, from the IBM side, and those are much more better, because in generative AI, you not only can have structure information, you can make images of information, you can make robots also, right? All these things will be integrated through the DevOps platforms in Java, and we will be going slowly to the world of AI along with it. Okay, so team, now the thing is that, please follow me. See, it's not important to join CI STEM Information Technology Services Private Limited, but it is very important to build your career. For that, please, I honestly tell you, please follow me in LinkedIn. Send me connection requests. Okay. Now I'm sending you another tips. For instance, you are in my connection page, right? 14,337 followers is there, right? You did one internship from PC from our organization, that is CI STEM, okay? Or any other organization, no issues. But you know me, you have tagged me into that posting, writing my name, Sunit Chaudhuri, the correct spelling, okay? And automatically it will come to me. And what I am doing, I am writing there only two lines. That wonderful job done by Hiramani. Congratulations for your future. That will go to my whole network of 14,337 followers. Can you understand the importance of it? Why? I'm just showing you a little bit that who are the persons. A small example, okay? See, Mr. Sandeep Patel is first connection to me. So whenever I write something here, it goes directly to him. Okay. So if by God favors, if he likes your profile, your certificate and all, and if he forwards that to the HR team of IBM, I think those people will be badly after you to give you a job. Go for another one. I really admire this person because I worked with him for more than 4 years. View his full profile. Amitabh Ray, Chairman ICC National Expert Committee on Technology Innovation, former Managing Director Ericsson, Business Advisor, Keynote Speaker. Okay, calm down. Look, at that time I was there in IBM. I left in the month of June 2010. He left in July 2010. He was the Vice President of IBM. So these person are there in my network. Okay. That is not only in my network, that means in CI STEM Information Technology Services Private Limited Network. So whenever you people are in connection with me or you are just writing Sunit Chaudhary in your post, it will come to me and I will try my level best to make it roll to the entire network. Okay. And if you're lucky enough, you will get a job. And I have done that. By God grace, I have done that. That these people really helps. They are mind-blowing people. Whenever they see any post from my end and all, they really act on that. Not only these two-person who I'm showing, there are a number of people who are there in my network. The whole night will go if I continue. So now the thing is that this is the place. From here, my main objective is to remove the word unemployment as much as possible from my site. Okay. So be in touch with me. It's not important. I always say to be a part of CI STEM, but build your career and stay in touch. I will be the happiest person once you give me a call after 6 months of this today's date. Today is 14/6. So if you give me a call on 14/12, 2025 and tell me, sir, under your mentorship and all and the roadmaps and all we followed and all, and today I'm a part of IBM. Why the word IBM came first in my hand? Because I was an ex global HR for IBM for more than 4 years, 2 months for Asia Pacific global HR. It was a big honor to be a IBMer. Did lot of work there, learned lot of work, and what today I am is just because of main job that I have learned from IBM. I'm ever grateful to the entire team of IBM from the core of my heart. A standing grand salute to the entire team of IBM. So team, I believe I have not wasted your time. I have given you a lot of opportunities today to build your career and to share my tips that what you need to do to upgrade yourself because don't have a feeling that I'm a student of, I'm not taking the name. They take 50,000, 60,000 rupees for any training. What they are teaching HTML, CSS, JS, and Bootstrap. With that, after seeing these roadmaps, the what is going on in the world today, do you feel that you will get a job? You can unmute and you can answer now, please. Yes or no? Come on, come on, team, speak, speak, speak.
Yeah, obviously, after learning all these advanced technologies, it's obvious we will get a job somewhere.
Anywhere you will get it. See, I'm telling you. See, for instance, a barber, okay. Yeah, or let it be any one person, okay, who knows, only a person who knows how to repair, okay, the automobiles portions and all. He is not bad that much literate also. He will never die of food, bread and butter, because he knows the handwork. Similarly, for us, it is our brain. That's why I use the term either human being, we are human being or human brain. Actually, honestly speaking, we are the AI because we built AI. Now they are ruling on us. That is different. But the thing is that we are the AI. This human brain is the AI. So until and unless you know the technology and all, always believe in my three principle. I told you, okay. Never love a company. I'm telling you repeatedly. Company can throw you anytime. Only love your job role that you are doing. That is, if you are a AI specialist, if you are a backend Spring specialist, okay, work day and night on that and be the best. I am telling you, no company is going to throw you away. I'm giving you that assurance because they know if Amanat moves away because he's too good into the backend, it will be a crash in the organization. I'm telling you. Okay. So now the thing is that what I'm trying to say that once you love your job, this what has been told by our Abul Kalam Azadi that please don't love your organization, love your job role. Organization by default will run after you. Don't run after the organization, right? Number two, learn, learn and earn, and after that only earn. And number three, please, 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 I'm repeatedly telling you, upgrade your knowledge every day, every day. Upgrade your knowledge. If you feel that my father has paid 50 lakhs, the maximum amount I told, okay, in Bangalore for the engineering and I am a pass out, so I will get a job of 10 lakhs, you will never get a job. I'm telling you. Until and unless you know the latest technologies. Because people who are not going to waste their money on you for 3 months for in training and all because you belong to see there are a number of institute charging 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 for AI 4 lakhs also. I met with some person, I gave them free jobs in my organization. When you come you will understand. Okay, in that they have paid 4 lakhs to know AI. Can you show me a tool which exactly teach AI? It is not yet invented. Data scientists are still working on that. So how you can charge 4 lakh rupees from a candidate to teach him AI? It's a complete exploitation. So my only aim is to remove the unemployment word from your life so that remember today's days, you have all my details. Join our CI team, do the training or join directly if you have the knowledge. Otherwise, be in the training wing. From the training wing, please come to our employment this thing, do the project, and after that, if you feel like that they know this organization is really lovely organization, they are taking care of PA, VSI, everything and all. They're paying us good amount also. Okay, whatever they are getting, if they are getting 10 rupees, they are distributing 9 rupees to the employees because our aim is employment welfare. That is our most important way. On 18th and 19th, we are going to Jamshedpur. So if there are any candidate from Srinath University, we will meet there. I will be there personally with Kushal. Kushal is not here today. He's busy with the project work because he is doing very important tasks in the apti program that we will be taking on that day. Okay, so all the teams are working. So that's it from my side. Hopefully, did you gain anything, or you feel that your this 1.5 hour is a waste? You can tell me on my face, because every day is a learning day. I told you that's my third principle. So I learn from you people also, because you are the main blood. A 16 years old girl is teaching Google people from India. Think of the brain. So you have that talent also, right? She's not Durga Ma, that having 10 hands. Nothing like that. She's meritorious. She is going in the right track. So similarly, you tell me, whether have you gained anything? Are you feeling confident that yes, I can do it? I will give my best. If I learn also, it's needed. I will learn, and I will learn from the right place where a project exposure is there, live project exposure is there, so that I can go and tell the interviewer, sir, please see my live project. So if he's having 30 minutes in his hand, 20 minutes gone in discussion with you with your live project, and he's happy seeing that the person has already done a live project, and that too in React. And after that, keep the ball to his court. In 10 minutes, if he asks you 10 questions, out of that, say you have answered only 2 questions. Okay, before rejecting, he will think twice, because nobody in this world knows the technology 100%. If I say today that I know AI 100%, I am the greatest liar of the world. So, team, are you feeling motivating after meeting with me? Come on, I want to hear the voice, because I want to end. Hello,
I think they are gone.
all are there in the meeting room, dear.
Yeah, but
You
Yes, sir.
guys
Feeling motivated. Yes, sir. Feels motivated.
feels motivated? Yes, that's the
Yes, sir.
spirit of mine, right? So stay in touch with me in LinkedIn. Okay, and after that, we will update you about your future plans and all. And we are visiting all the colleges and everything. We are in need of people. So please upgrade you to that level. The people whom we will hire, we will train them. And after that, once your results are out, we will onboard them. And after that, they will be under the CTC of us. And use PCS Global, but make your destination multinational corporate. Be Give me a call the day you join the multinational corporate. I will be the happiest person that day, because that can money can't bring that happiness. In my Facebook, it is written. If I can bring a 1 minute smile in your face, my job is done. For which God has sent me. Right now, the thing is that, see, it's very easy to make you cry. If I slap and say pew, okay, instantly tears will roll down. But it's very difficult to bring smile in the face of pew. That smile will come once she gets a job. She will give me a call and say, sir, I got a job, I got a job. That feeling is something different, right? So, team, all the best for your future. Follow me, follow our CI STEM, all subscriber channel. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and all. All are growing up, you are seeing. And my team, I'm proud of my team, that all are young blood who are building it. It's young India, because I'm giving employment to the first, my preference is to the people, to the young blood whom I will teach, so that I can eradicate the word remove the word unemployment. But for me, it is not possible to remove unemployment completely. But if I can remove at least 10% unemployment from the history of India, because 15 lakhs engineers comes every year. Can you believe me? All private colleges. In our days, only 2,000 seats were there in joint. Some seats were there in IIT, and some were in BIT Misra. That's it. All India basis exams used to happen. Hardly 3,000, hardly maximum 1 lakh engineers used to come. All used to get job. Okay, the curriculum better was like that only. But now it's very difficult to compete in the market. So only one reason. For degree, you have enrolled in a college. That's very good. We appreciate that. We respect the college. But you learn yourself. That is the only way to survive. Thank you so much for joining me. It was my pleasure to have you all. Okay. And I think I will be meeting some of them at Jamshedpur. Right. And the rest people, please be in with me in LinkedIn.
Sir,
Thank you
what was
so
the
much.
name of our YouTube channel? What was the name of our YouTube channel?
That link is already there. Dear, you
Uh,
have not seen the LinkedIn post. Completely
yeah,
the post.
I have, I have not read it completely, so I will
Sir,
Ah,
watch it.
so it is
can I
given.
see
It
your
is
LinkedIn
given.
profile once more?
But if, you want my LinkedIn profile once more?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Just a minute, dear.
Sir, if I want to be touch with you, only via LinkedIn or I can contact you.
You contact me in WhatsApp and in LinkedIn because my calling number is always busy.
May I know your contact WhatsApp number, sir?
So it's given. See, I have given in the chat.
Yes, sir. I have took the.
Right, right, right. Thank you so much, team, for joining us. Wish you all
So
the
this
happiness of
program,
life. Thank
this
you.
program will continue for
Thank you
three
so
months.
much.
Yeah. This will continue. This will continue. We'll give you more time on this regarding the upgradation and all this. We'll have a one-to-one interaction with you people. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank you. It
all.
was a nice session.
Thank you. So you do one thing, go to Google, write our company name, CI STEM Information Technology Service Private Limited, and you can give some Google review also. That will enhance and boost our moral that we are trying to do something for the society. Right? You can mention my name also if you feel like. Okay. Thank you, dear.